how long have you been taking dance for?
15 years.
Ooh, cool. And what made you want to take hip hop?
I like the energy and the sassiness of it. It's fun.
And has it changed your life or your perspective on dance?
It's changed my perspective of dance and that it's okay to be sassy and sensual without overdoing it and being like vulgar and risque.
Cool, thank you.
Hip-hop dance refers to street dance styles primarily performed to hip-hop music or that have evolved as a part of hip-hop culture. It includes a wide range of styles, primarily breaking, locking, and popping, which were created in the 1970s and made popular by dance crews in the United States. Hip-hop is a modern form of dance. In today's society, it is seen differently and almost portrayed negatively compared to other dance styles. While ballet is compared with grace and elegance, and tap is impressive and difficult to master, hip-hop in today's society can be considered trashy, and that gives it a worse reputation than it deserves. What it really is it's a form of expression. With other dances you prep, but with hip-hop you just get to let go. For the past 2 weeks, I have been working with my dance instructor, Mr. Howard Washington, or HB as my dance class calls him. I've been working to answer my essential question on what hip-hop is portrayed like in today's society. The first day I was with HB, I went to his class he taught at Savali's Dancing Mentor, which was to the dance shown earlier to Beyonce's Diva. We worked with both of his middle school dance team and his high school dance team, both competitive, and it was interesting to see how HB's energy affected that of the rest of the girls in the room. I ended up interviewing one of the high schoolers after, to see what her thoughts were on hip-hop, and to see if it had changed her perspective on dance, or even life.
How long have you been doing dance?
I've been doing dance for 14 years.
Ooh, cool. And what made you want to take hip-hop?
Hip-hop to me was just like this really new thing that the older girls did, and I've always looked up to them, and I really wanted to try it because it's got a whole new style, and there's like jazz, you know what jazz is, but hip-hop, like not everyone knows what hip-hop is or really like the different types, so I was really interested to get into it.
Cool. And has it changed your perspective on life or on dance?
I think it's been sort of an escape for me to come to hip-hop and like let all the things go, and it's been like really exploratory for me and like teaches me when to like come to class with an open mind and like let everything go. And we come from like tap and jazz, so those are really structured classes, and you know you can come to hip-hop and just put on your shoes and have fun.
Okay, awesome.
The second day I worked with HB at Lakeshore Dance and Gymnastics, which is where I take my recreational hip-hop class. However, instead of coming when I usually do at 8, I was there hours earlier and was able to see another one of his competitive teams in action. The cool thing about this was that the dance he was creating for that class, he made on the spot. So by the end of that specific class, they had an entire routine ready for the next competition, and HB had done it all in the moment.
I'm gonna go over and relax. See? You just shouldn't be posed like this. Woo! That's so real. Got it?
third day, I was back at Savali's, and this time I got to experience one of the little kid classes that HB taught. And these kids are about 5 to 8 years old. I wasn't allowed to get any footage because none of their parents really wanted me to, but it was really cool seeing that HB could teach not only hip hop to teenagers and young adults, but little kids as well. The fourth day, I was back at Lakeshore again. I got to see the exact same team that I experienced the week earlier, but they had won a trophy from a competition, which is like a platinum level, and they had received first place, so that was cool. Also, they learned a new dance, so I got to experience that as well.
You know we tell that stick, on the new toy. On the new toy. You can't understand this, that you too soft. Tell a bad man from straight to the shit. They can't do with a stick, they can. They can't do with a stick. I can't believe it, but they on my shirt. Because he got hit close range.
The fifth day, we went to a dance studio in Twinsburg called On Your Toes, where HB had another team that won platinum, or second overall. It was really cool to see this team too. Even though you would think all of the teams would sort of be the same, you can definitely see the different qualities within them.
Are you saving that dessert for me? Cause if you want it, you know you can work for me. The way you do it causing jealousy, but you don't ever gotta worry about the enemy. They try to do it like you, and they get back to them, do it successfully. They try to copy your move, but they don't ever have to do it that tastefully. They can imitate you, but they can't.
Day 6, I was at a recital for HB's younger boys hip hop team. They were doing a piece that was a blast from the past, so they were dancing to the Beastie Boys. I wasn't allowed to record anything, but I did anyway. But it wasn't good footage, so I'm not using it. Anyway, it was a really cool thing to see it all in action. The little boys were adorable. Day 7, I found myself in Sebring, Ohio for a clinic that HB was holding for anyone who wanted to come out and just dance. It was like a 2-hour practice thingy. It was really cool. The most interesting part about it, though, had to have been that the age range varied from 4 years old to 17, 18 years old. And I thought that was really cool because the way that HB teaches, it applies to any age group. So like if he was going too fast for the younger girls, he would be able to slow down and stop, but that wasn't taking away from any of the time that the older girls were using. So it was just very, very cool to see how that he managed to make that work.
When you walk, entertain, perform. Don't just walk, say, he says walks, I'm gonna walk. Like walk, like move. I'm gonna show you, okay? Actually, I'm gonna walk with every single one of you, okay? And I want you guys to feel my energy and walk with me, okay? 5, 6, right leg, and walk in. Hook, look. Out, right leg in 5, 6, here we go in 5, 6, you walk in, move, go. Oh, it's a little different now. Okay. 5, 6, ready.
Teaching these girls to walk with confidence and so upbeat, and the fact that his energy is so positive and so up there, is allowing these girls to not only have fun, but to feel confident while walking and dancing, and that transfers into their everyday life and really helps them to grow and to build confidence for themselves. Overall, this experience has taught me that the learning qualities, the Gilmore outcomes that you, not the Holy Cross ones, the complex thinker, that you need to have in order to be able to pursue hip-hop dance is complex thinker, because you need to be not only able to understand what you are doing, but you just need to have the right mindset to process the beat, the rhythm, hands and feet. It's kind of a lot, and you also need to be an effective communicator through your body, not so much through your voice, because dance is obviously through your body. So, in order to do those are the two things you need. As for the future, I know that my college offers recreational dance classes in hip hop, so I'm definitely going to take those up, but I don't think I'll be like HB or I'll be pursuing a career per se. But this experience has definitely given me a lot to think about, and it's changed my perspective on hip hop because I'd never really thought of it as trashy, really, ever. But I know that there's a lot of things that give it a bad rep, and I think working with HB has allowed me to see his perspective on it and to show me that it's more of an art and it takes skill and talent to pursue. It's not just something you can necessarily jump into, but it is something you can have fun with. So, thank you.